You sure you pressed it? It still says offline.
I haven't. When you see the 3, 2, 1, we'll be live. Until
All right.
yeah, there's a delay.
Mm.
Because
there it is.
Right, we've seen the 3, 2, 1, so we must be live. So hello to everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and let's come on screen and go like this. Hello, Angelika.
Hello, Stephen.
Right, welcome to the show. And this is Ask Angelika, practical German for bus stations. I'm going to say bus and not buzz. Stations, season 5, episode 28. So, Angelika, would you like to explain what today's show is about?
Yeah, this is just a follow-on. We've had 2 sessions ago, we've had airports, and last time we've had train stations. So that now leaves the bus stations. What sort of sentences might you need at a bus station, or you might hear somebody else say? Well, some of those you will find out in a minute. I'm pretty sure there are loads more, but I've chosen 9, I think.
You have. I've got 9 sentences. And what we're going to do is go here, and I can confirm that we're live in Ask Angelika, the group on Facebook. So hello to everybody who's watching there. And I'm going to take that off screen, which means that we are now side by side, as we normally are. And right, the way this works is Angelika, as she just said, has put together 9 phrases in German. I'll read the German, Angelika will correct my pronunciation, and then together we'll actually translate it. If you want to read the sentences at the same time as I do, then please do. Nobody can hear you, so you're safe. But it's to check pronunciation as well. So, phrase 1. Wann kommt der nächste Bus nach Köln?
Yeah, I think it's a similar sentence to the one we had at the train station, but of course this time it's a bus. Wann kommt der nächste Bus nach Köln?
See, I say bus naturally, so I don't have to change anything. Okay. So if you read that out, the next thing to do is translate it. And I think I'm okay with this. When does the next bus to Cologne arrive? Or when is?
Yeah, it's either of them. When does the next bus to Cologne arrive? Or I think we would just say, when is the next bus to Cologne?
And we have translated it successfully.
Yeah.
When is the next bus to Cologne? Phrase 2. I don't read these beforehand, so basically I'm reading this for the first time. Wo ist die Bushaltestelle für den Bus nach Köln?
Wo ist die Bushaltestelle für den Bus nach Köln?
Right. So Haltestelle, stand?
Stand, yeah, stop.
Stop. So where's the bus stop? The next bus to Cologne?
Well, generally just for the bus to Cologne. I could have left out the bus as well. I could have just written, wo ist die Haltestelle für den Bus nach Köln? Yeah, if you think of a bus station, which always has more than one bus stop, or more than one stop for buses. So you want to find out where the one is that you need, depending on where you're going to.
That's true. And on to phrase 3. Oh, translation first. Right, where is the bus stop for the bus to Cologne? Okay, phrase 3. Wie lange dauert die Fährt nach München?
Fahrt. Yeah. Wie lange dauert die Fahrt nach München?
Yeah. It doesn't have an umlaut, does it? That's right.
No, exactly. Otherwise it would have been Fährt. You're right.
Yeah. Right. Okay. How long does the journey to Munich take?
Yeah. How long does the journey to Munich take, or how long is the journey to Munich, or anything like that?
I think along the same lines, because All good. Right, so we're going to go on to phrase 4. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, hello, do read these out with us. Ist der Bus nach München? I always get these wrong. Barrierefrei.
Yeah, you just missed out the last E, or sorry, the middle E. Ist der Bus nach München barrierefrei?
Okay, is the bus to Munich free, but not free? Barriera. Clue, please. Can I have a clue?
Right, you could literally translate it, although we tend to use a different word for it. But what do you think barriere is?
Barrier.
Yeah, so literally translated, is it barrier free? That's not what we say, though.
No.
We say, is it wheelchair accessible? Are there no barriers for wheelchairs?
Okay, so barrierefrei.
Barrierefrei.
Is the bus to Munich wheelchair accessible? So at this point, we say hello to our good friend Barry, who's saying, "Good day, Angelika and Stephen." Good day, Barry. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
And you can help me read this next sentence. Sentence 5. We're talking about buses. Könnten Sie mir helfen, meinen Anschlussbus zu finden?
Lovely, lots of S's there, isn't it? Yeah. Könnten Sie mir bitte helfen, meinen Anschlussbus zu finden?
Just a minute. I'm just going to make one alteration and update. Okay, that's better. We can actually see it now. Meinen Anschlussbus zu finden. Können Sie mir helfen? Can you help me?
It actually, I können Sie mir helfen would be, can you help me? I went one step more polite and just for a change and written könnten Sie mir bitte helfen, which would be, could you please help me, rather than can. Help you doing what? That's the question.
That's the question. I'm trying to find that out now. Könnten Sie mir bitte helfen? Can you help me, please? Could you help me, please? Meine Anschlussbus. So it's obviously a bus. We're looking for my bus.
Yeah.
Anschluss. I've got to say that I don't know that word.
Right. Well, this is a sentence you might say to a bus driver if you're getting off a bus, but you need to catch a connecting bus. So you haven't reached your destination yet. Anschluss is a connection.
Okay. Yep. So you're on a journey and you just got off one bus and you're going on to the next bus.
Yeah. And you're standing at the bus stop there and you look and you see all these buses and you think the bus driver is probably the best person to tell me.
Yeah. And you've got the same situation in airports, haven't you? If you've got connecting flights.
Yeah.
So it's the same principle, connecting flights.
It's the same thing, yes. It's been a long time ago that I've done bus journeys like that. But I've done bus journeys from Swindon, so I had to get to Swindon all the way to Osnabrück. And all the buses stopped in Dover and everybody had to get off the bus and every suitcases got taken off the bus and then you had to get on the bus. And sometimes it meant you actually went back on the same bus. And
Right, okay.
But most of the time it meant you had to go to another bus. And it always seemed really confusing. It wasn't, but it seemed like it.
Time. Okay, so translation of phrase 5 is very polite. Could you help me find my connecting bus? Phrase 6. Wie oft, I got it right this time. Wie oft fährt der Bus nach Köln?
Yeah, this time it's Fährt. Wie oft fährt der Bus nach Köln?
Right, so pronunciation was fine because we're using similar words in the sentences, which is good. So wie oft, how often? How often is the bus to Cologne?
Yeah.
Does the bus drive to Cologne, literally?
Yeah. Because maybe you've just missed one. Now you need to know, when is the next one going and how often do they go?
How often does the bus to Cologne go? Okay, thank you for watching us live. If you've got any questions, please ask. If you want to say hello like Barry did, please do. And phrase 7. Oh. Right, okay. Gibt es Ermäßigungen für Schüler, Senioren?
Senioren. So
Senioren.
technically speaking, you wouldn't ask this as one question, you would ask appropriately as the one you need. So you might say, gibt es Ermäßigungen für Schüler? Or you might say, gibt es Ermäßigungen für Senioren? Now, that's a question I have asked before. I probably have asked for Schüler as well, but that's so long ago that I can't remember. But gibt es Ermäßigungen für Senioren is a question I've actually asked recently.
Right. I've got to say, it's not a word I've come across. So, Ermäßigungen is?
Now,
What
those
does it
are
mean?
discounts.
Discounts. Right, okay. So, two phrases because it's A and B. Are there any discounts for school children? And are there any discounts for senior citizens?
Yeah, that's it.
Very good. Okay. Phrase 8. Fährt dieser Bus über Rheine?
Yeah, I thought I'd throw in a town that you know as well. Fährt dieser Bus über Rheine?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Rhine's got a Woolworths. I mean, we don't have Woolworths in England anymore, and the only one we can get close to is the one in Rhine. And we could go by bus or by train, can't
Yeah.
we? Yeah. So, fährt dieser Bus über Rheine? Does this bus visit or go over Rhine?
No, well, we wouldn't say, does this bus go over Rheine? We would use a different word in English.
Via.
Via, yeah.
So, okay. So, translation is, does this bus go via Rhine?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
any other place, of course. So the
I
places,
believe.
the Köln, München and Rheine, of course, people will need to change into wherever they want to go to.
Yeah. Just substitute the one word. Yeah, it's good. Phrase 9. Ist das Ticket für den Bus auch für die U-Bahn gültig?
Yeah.
Gültig.
Yeah,
Gültig?
this is not a question you would ask in Rheine, but ist das
No.
Ticket für den Bus auch für die U-Bahn gültig?
Okay, you'd ask it in Berlin.
You could ask in Berlin, yeah.
Yeah. So, is the bus ticket also valid for the U-Bahn?
Yeah. Or the
And
underground.
U-Bahn, you can use U-Bahn, or you can say, is this bus ticket also valid for the underground?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'm looking for a sentence 10, but there isn't one. So
No, there are
we've
9.
come to the end of the sentences. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to rewind. But before I do, I want to say hello to, on our behalf, to Barry. We said hello to Barry earlier, and to Fons, who's actually liked broadcast too. So thank you both.
Ah.
That's good. Now, what's going to happen now is Angelika is going to reread the sentences in perfect German, and I will give the English translation. And then it's over to Angelika. But first, the sentences. Phrase 1.
Wann kommt der nächste Bus nach Köln?
When is the next bus to Cologne?
I should have put some times in there as well, you know.
You could.
And practice some 24-hour times. I didn't think of that. Never mind. Wo ist die Bushaltestelle für den Bus nach Köln?
Where's the bus stop? Where's the bus stop for the bus to Cologne?
Wie lange dauert die Fahrt nach München?
And how long does the journey to Munich take?
Ist der Bus nach München barrierefrei?
That's something we learned, or I learned today. Barrierefrei is Is the bus to Munich wheelchair accessible? Barrier free.
Yeah, I'm guessing all the answers should really be yes, and there probably are yes to all buses, but I don't know. But I thought it was a nice way to put the word barrierefrei in.
Yeah, barrierefrei.
Könnten Sie mir bitte helfen, meinen Anschlussbus zu finden?
Could you please help me to find my connecting bus?
Wie oft fährt der Bus nach Köln?
How often does the bus go to Cologne?
Gibt es Ermäßigungen für Schüler oder Senioren?
Yeah, of course, we're lucky in England because all the the government's done well on that, at least, on the discounts that we get. Are there discounts for students or seniors or seniors? Phrase 8.
I found out, we went to the zoo in Norton, and I remember you and me had a senior citizen discount once before, and so I asked for it. That's why I thought this question was really appropriate. And this time the answer was no.
Oh,
Senior, because you need to show a German senior citizen or pension, some ID card, a German pensions ID card, which of course I didn't have. I said, I can show you my passport. It's not good enough. Fährt dieser Bus über Rheine?
Does this bus go via Rheine?
Ist das Ticket für den Bus auch für die U-Bahn gültig?
Okay, is the bus ticket also valid for the underground? Now, Angelika writes horses. Angelika writes books, and I happen to have one of those. If I take that off screen, I can bring it on screen. And Angelika, would you like to tell us more about the book on your right?
Yeah, it's actually not really a book I've written as such, because it's not one that you sit down and read from cover to cover, because it's actually one that you need to do your own writing in. And I'm just going to, it's probably not very easy to see. So
Give me a chance. Do that again, please. It's
I can't,
the lighting.
you can't really see much. But basically, it says a year of learning German. So it's a 52-week diary for German learners. And so you've got a double page for every week of the year. And on the left-hand side, you can write down what you've been doing. This is a planner, especially if you're learning on your own. If you're going to evening classes or anything like this, then the teacher has the planner and they know exactly what's in which order everything goes. But when you're learning on your own, it's good to have your own planner. So you've got the daily activities on one side, and again, it's up to you how you do it. You could either plan on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I want to do X, Y, and Z, or write afterwards, I have done. Or you could write it in German even, or write down some sample sentences. So if you've just done the topic on bus stations, you might just want to write a couple of those sentences in there. And then at the end of the week, you can do a little bit of sort of a review and write down where you need more practice. So maybe your past tense sentences weren't quite as good as you'd hoped for. But you also have space to write down what you enjoyed, which I always find is really important. When I say I enjoyed or what you enjoyed, that could be just a funny video you've watched, or some exercises which you finally managed to do and you're absolutely over the moon about it, or anything really positive you want to write in there. And there's a little bit of space for plans for next week. How are you intending to carry on? And each week also has a German idiom at the bottom of the page with the English translation. So I thought that
Good.
might be worth. There's my copy.
Yes.
And
Yes, and you'll be posting the link to
yes, I will.
the broadcast.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. Right. There we are. There we have it. And we have been here today as part of Ask Angelika, Angelika's German tuition and translation. And this has been Ask Angelika, Practical German for Bus Stations, Season 5, Episode 28. Angelika, when are we back? That's the first question.
We'll be back in 2 weeks' time, which I've written it down. It's the 17th of May. And what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know yet.
It's a surprise. Angelika, would you like?
At the moment, it's a surprise for me as well, because I haven't decided yet. I don't know.
Okay. Would you like
I think
to
we've done all the travel bits now. So yes, I'm going to finish this. Thank you for watching, especially to Barry. And did you say Fons was watching as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, to those who watch live, thank you for watching if you've watched the replay. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I look forward to speaking to you again in 2 weeks' time. Until then, it's tschüss von mir.
Und tschüss von mir. That's a wrap. Okay. I think we're out.